8 Best Bread Alternatives for Diabetics. Having the energy and vitality to live a full life is one of the greatest joys, but for many with diabetes, just one wrong food choice can quietly chip away at that freedom. Every meal moves you either closer to a vibrant life or toward dangerous complications like nerve damage, vision loss, and kidney disease. These complications gradually strip away your freedom, leaving you unable to fully enjoy the life you deserve. This isn't just a statistic, it's real life, and it's real suffering. What's even more concerning is that many people over 50 unknowingly sabotage their blood sugar goals by eating the wrong types of bread daily, believing it's harmless. How many of us start our day with a familiar, comforting slice of toast for breakfast? That warm, toasted piece may seem innocent, but what you may not realize is that this daily staple could be the very culprit behind the staggering health statistics we just discussed. Choosing the right bread alternative could be the fastest way for diabetics to lower blood sugar, boost energy, and reclaim an active, fulfilling life. As a doctor, I've seen firsthand how small dietary changes can lead to monumental improvements in my patients' lives. I remember one patient, a man in his late 60s named Robert. He came to me feeling defeated, constantly tired, and worried about his rising A1C levels despite his best efforts. He was eating what he thought was a healthy diet, including his daily whole wheat toast. After we went through a comprehensive review of his eating habits, I suggested he swap his morning toast for one of the alternatives on this list. Just a few weeks later, he came back for a follow-up visit with a noticeable sparkle in his eyes. He told me he had more energy than he'd had in years, and his latest blood sugar readings were the best they'd been in a long time. It was a simple change, but it gave him back a sense of control and hope. In this video, I'll reveal the top 8 best bread alternatives for diabetics. These are foods that not only help stabilize your blood sugar but also fuel your body for a life filled with strength and independence. Trust me, number 6 on this list will completely change the way you think about bread. 1. Whole wheat tortillas. When you're looking for a simple swap that still feels hearty and satisfying, whole wheat tortillas are a blessing for anyone managing diabetes. They offer a smart and delicious alternative to traditional white bread without feeling like you're missing out. Thanks to their rich fiber content, about 2.5 grams per tortilla, whole wheat tortillas help slow down the absorption of glucose, keeping those frustrating blood sugar spikes at bay. It feels so good to enjoy a meal and know you're giving your body the support it needs. Unlike refined white breads that strip away most of their nutrients, whole wheat tortillas retain the bran, germ, and endosperm of the grain. This means you're also getting essential minerals like calcium, iron, and potassium in every bite, helping to support not just blood sugar control but also your bone strength and heart health. According to a major study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, people who regularly consumed whole grains had a 21% lower risk of heart attacks compared to those who ate refined grains. That's a win you can truly feel proud of. Another reason whole wheat tortillas shine so brightly is their lower calorie and refined carb count compared to typical sandwich bread. With about 92 calories per tortilla versus roughly 132 calories in a slice of white bread, you're making a smart, blood sugar-friendly choice that fits beautifully into a balanced, diabetes-conscious lifestyle. Choosing whole foods like this is one of the fastest ways for diabetics to lower blood sugar while still keeping meals enjoyable and fulfilling. Now, let's talk about making the most of them. One of the easiest ways to enjoy whole wheat tortillas is to use them as a wrap filled with lean protein like grilled chicken or turkey paired with fiber-rich veggies such as spinach, peppers, or avocado. It creates a perfectly balanced meal that helps stabilize glucose levels naturally. For a crunchy twist, cut the tortillas into triangles, lightly brush with olive oil, and bake until crispy to create your own healthy chips. You can even sprinkle a little cinnamon and stevia for a sweet treat without the sugar crash. Of course, a little word of caution. Be sure you're choosing 100% whole wheat tortillas and not misleading brands that sneak in refined flours or hidden sugars. Reading labels carefully is one small habit that makes a big difference. Whole wheat tortillas are more than just convenient substitutes for bread. They're your secret weapon to better blood sugar control, heart health, and overall vitality. Every bite brings you one step closer to the balanced, energetic life you deserve. 2. Ezekiel bread. If you ever thought healthy bread had to taste boring, you're about to be pleasantly surprised. Ezekiel bread offers so much more than just being a swap for white bread. It's a powerhouse for anyone managing diabetes, and it feels incredible knowing each bite is actively supporting your body's healing. Made from sprouted whole grains, Ezekiel bread naturally reduces the starch content, making it much easier for your body to handle glucose without the sharp blood sugar roller coaster that leaves you feeling drained. One standout superstar in Ezekiel bread is magnesium. This mighty mineral plays a crucial role in improving insulin sensitivity, which is a major key to managing diabetes and even preventing complications like diabetic neuropathy. Research published in Diabetes Care found that individuals with higher magnesium intake had a 15% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to those with lower intake. It's absolutely amazing what the right foods can do, isn't it? What really makes Ezekiel bread stand out isn't just the fact that it's made from sprouted grains, but its impressively low glycemic index, around 36. This means it has a much gentler impact on blood sugar levels compared to traditional breads. With only about 15 grams of carbohydrates per slice and 3 grams of fiber, it naturally slows digestion, helping to prevent those dangerous blood sugar spikes over time. And let's not forget the powerful antioxidants packed into every bite, which help support healthy cells and ease the inflammation that can make diabetes symptoms worse. Now, let's get into the fun part: how to enjoy Ezekiel bread in the tastiest and healthiest ways. A beautiful option is to toast a slice and top it with healthy fats like smashed avocado, a soft boiled egg, or a dollop of creamy hummus. It creates a balanced, blood sugar-friendly meal that leaves you energized for hours. Another fantastic tip is to pair your toasted Ezekiel bread with a colorful, fiber-rich salad featuring leafy greens, crunchy nuts, and tender lentils. It's one of the fastest ways for diabetics to lower blood sugar naturally while still enjoying every delicious bite. One thing to remember, though, just because it's healthy doesn't mean you should overdo it. Sticking to 1 to 2 slices per meal helps keep everything in perfect balance. Moderation is the quiet hero in every success story. 3. Lettuce wraps. There's something so refreshing about that first crisp bite into a lettuce wrap, isn't there? It's light, vibrant, and surprisingly satisfying, making it one of the smartest swaps for anyone managing diabetes. Lettuce wraps aren't just about cutting calories. They're about flooding your body with nutrients that can help prevent some of the scariest complications of diabetes like heart disease. That's a win you can truly taste. The real shining star here is potassium. This powerhouse mineral plays a massive role in controlling blood pressure, which is absolutely vital because people with diabetes are at a much higher risk of developing hypertension and cardiovascular problems. I found out after advising my patients that increasing their potassium intake was linked to a 24% lower risk of stroke in adults. What an incredible gift from such a simple food! The beauty of lettuce wraps lies in their delightful simplicity, particularly their low carbohydrate content. With under 2 grams of carbs per cup and about 8 calories, they offer a delightful way to savor a fulfilling meal while keeping your blood sugar in check. Additionally, each leaf is rich in vitamin A and vitamin C, which can enhance your immune system. This is particularly crucial as diabetes may increase your susceptibility to infections. Each delightful crunch brings a sense of nourishment that your body truly craves. And here's a little secret for making the most out of your wraps. Choose iceberg lettuce when you need a sturdy, crunchy shell that can hold lots of tasty fillings without falling apart, or reach for romaine lettuce if you want a bigger boost of antioxidants and an extra crunchy texture. A wonderful idea is to stuff your wraps with fiber-rich lentils, buttery avocado slices, and a handful of colorful shredded veggies. Top it off with a sprinkle of herbs and a squeeze of lemon for a meal that is not only delicious but also one of the fastest ways for diabetics to lower blood sugar naturally and joyfully. One final tip you'll love: spice up your lettuce wraps with homemade sauces made from Greek yogurt, garlic, and fresh herbs. They add bold flavors without sneaky sugars or heavy carbs that can sabotage your hard work. Healthy eating has never tasted this good. 4. Almond bread. Have you ever bitten into a slice of bread so tender and nutty that it felt like a little hug for your soul? That's exactly what almond bread offers. And for anyone managing diabetes, it's not just about the cozy feeling. It's about making a real, powerful difference inside your body. Almond bread is like a secret weapon against one of the most stubborn problems diabetics face: nerve damage and cognitive decline. What a blessing to have something so tasty working in your favor. The true hero hiding inside almond bread is vitamin E. This antioxidant is a champion when it comes to protecting your nerves and your brain. As we age, and especially when living with diabetes, the risk of oxidative stress skyrockets, leading to memory problems, slowed reflexes, and even neuropathy. But here's the good news. A groundbreaking study from the Journal of the American Medical Association found that people over 50 who consumed higher levels of vitamin E had significantly lower rates of cognitive decline. Every slice of almond bread, rich in this golden vitamin, is like giving your brain a loving shield. The almond flour used as a base for almond bread has a glycemic index of less than 1, which is nearly unbelievable. Unlike conventional wheat bread, which may induce dangerously strong rises in blood sugar, this bread hardly makes a dent. In addition, the combination of 2 slices, 10 grams of healthy fats, and 4 grams of fiber makes for a delightful combination that keeps blood sugar levels steady and joyful. Knowing you can eat bread without worry is quite comforting. Now, here's a cozy tip that not many talk about. Toast a couple of slices of almond bread until they're just golden. Then spread them with a thin layer of natural almond butter or creamy Greek yogurt. Add a few chia seeds for extra fiber and omega-3s, and you have created one of the fastest ways for diabetics to lower blood sugar while still feeling completely satisfied. Another clever trick is to crumble almond bread into small pieces, dry it out slightly, and use it as a low-carb breadcrumb topping for casseroles and baked dishes. Delicious and diabetes-friendly. 5. Portobello mushroom buns. Have you ever wanted a big burger but were afraid you'd let all those carbohydrates get into your system? The discovery of portobello mushroom buns brings me immense delight, particularly for diabetics fighting fatty liver disease, one of the disease's most underappreciated consequences. These incredible mushrooms are a curative gift, not just a bread substitute. Managing blood sugar levels is essential, but so is caring for your liver. The superstar inside these mushrooms is ergothioneine, a rare and powerful antioxidant found almost exclusively in mushrooms. Researchers at Penn State University discovered that people with higher ergothioneine levels in their blood had better liver function and lower rates of insulin resistance. That is incredible news, especially since fatty liver is a sneaky condition that worsens blood sugar control and increases heart risks without obvious symptoms. Thanks to portobello mushrooms, you can support your liver while enjoying every bite. What makes portobello mushrooms truly magical is their natural combination of ultra-low calories, just about 22 calories per mushroom, and low carbohydrates, roughly 4.25 grams per mushroom with 1.3 grams coming from fiber. Plus, they're packed with vitamin D and potassium, 2 vital nutrients often lacking in diabetic diets. Unlike other carb substitutes that might leave you feeling deprived, these mushrooms bring a satisfying, meaty texture that fills you up without the blood sugar spike. What a delightful and comforting choice. I want to share a little-known tip to get the most out of them. Lightly brush the portobello cups with a mixture of olive oil and apple cider vinegar, then grill them until tender. Use them as a bun for a turkey or veggie burger and sprinkle a few hemp seeds on top. Not only does this create one of the fastest ways for diabetics to lower blood sugar, but it also sneaks in extra omega-3s and minerals. Another fantastic trick is to stuff the mushrooms with a mix of sautéed spinach, garlic, and a sprinkle of feta cheese for a savory, low-carb meal that feels indulgent yet healing. 6. Bell pepper sandwiches. When you bite into a sandwich, does the thought of your blood sugar spiking into the stratosphere ever cross your mind? Finding bell peppers brings so much joy. These vibrant jewels defend against nerve damage, a sneaky consequence of diabetes, and they look great on the plate, too. The correct meals may really alleviate numbness, burning, or tingling in the hands and feet. Bell peppers contain vitamin C, the hero of the miraculous family. Plus, it's not a small dusting. You may get about 170% of your recommended daily allowance of vitamin C from just 1 medium red bell pepper. Wow, that's incredible! An increase in vitamin C consumption was associated with reduced symptoms of diabetic neuropathy and improved nerve function, according to a study published in Diabetes Research and Clinical Practice. I know it's a huge relief. This is particularly true given the fact that nerve damage might subtly manifest, yet can inflict excruciating pain if we are careless. What makes bell peppers truly shine is their ultra-low glycemic index of about 15, meaning they provide sweetness without causing your blood sugar to spike. Plus, they're composed of about 90% water, helping you stay hydrated, which is essential for healthy nerve communication. Compared to other fruits or sweet vegetables, Bell peppers are a smart, crunchy, juicy choice that brings flavor and healing together on your plate. Now, here's a tip very few people talk about. To create the fastest way for diabetics to lower blood sugar, slice a bell pepper in half, scoop out the seeds, and stuff it with a mix of hummus and chopped olives. You get healthy fats, fiber, and antioxidants all in one bite. For an even fancier treat, lightly roast the pepper halves first, then fill them with tuna salad or mashed avocado. The roasting brings out a sweet, smoky flavor that makes every bite feel like a celebration. And guess what? This little trick satisfies cravings while secretly healing your nerves from the inside out. 7. Eggplant roll-ups. Even when you're sitting quietly, has your heart rate ever seemed a little quicker than usual? Hidden heart strain is a terrifying companion for many individuals living with diabetes. What if, however, there was an easy and delicious approach to assist alleviating that strain in a natural manner? A smiling eggplant will roll in just at that moment. The true champion inside eggplant is chlorogenic acid. And wow, what a powerhouse it is! This amazing compound has been shown in studies published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry to help lower bad cholesterol levels and improve blood vessel flexibility, two critical factors in preventing heart complications linked to diabetes. Can you believe that one humble vegetable could offer such powerful heart protection? What sets eggplant apart is how it delivers serious benefits without loading you down. With only about 20 calories per cup and roughly 4.8 grams of carbohydrates, it provides nourishment without overwhelming your blood sugar. Plus, eggplant is brimming with vitamin C, B6, and K, helping to boost immune function, energy metabolism, and even bone strength. Its beautiful deep purple skin hides anthocyanins, natural pigments with antioxidant powers that support healthy arteries and reduce inflammation. Now, here's a clever tip for you that very few people talk about. For the fastest way for diabetics to lower blood sugar, slice an eggplant into thin, long strips, lightly brushed with olive oil. Sprinkle a tiny pinch of herbs and bake for about 15 minutes at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Once soft and flexible, roll them up with a stuffing of spinach and ricotta or a mix of chickpeas and avocado. This creates a satisfying, heart-loving sandwich that not only feels indulgent but actually fights off the risks of heart disease while keeping blood sugars steady. Talk about a win-win. 8. Cucumber subs. Have you ever struggled with dry mouth, constant thirst, or even headaches that just won't seem to go away? These are not just small annoyances for people with diabetes, they are warning signs of hidden dehydration. But guess what? Relief might be waiting right in your kitchen, inside one of the crispest, most refreshing vegetables you could ever bite into. The true star inside cucumbers is their astonishing water content, soaring up to about 95%. That's no typo. This incredible hydration boost helps keep the body's fluids balanced, eases the strain on your kidneys, and even assists in flushing out excess sugar from the bloodstream. In fact, researchers from the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that maintaining good hydration can significantly improve blood glucose regulation and protect kidney function in people with diabetes. How amazing is that? But cucumbers don't stop at water. They offer a gentle 16 calories per cup, only around 4 grams of carbohydrates, and a vibrant supply of vitamin C, folate, vitamin K, beta-carotene, potassium, and magnesium. These nutrients help strengthen your heart, support glowing skin, and reduce oxidative stress, making them a true multitasking miracle. What really makes cucumbers stand out is how they deliver hydration plus nutrients without adding unnecessary sugar or weight. Not every vegetable can claim that. Here's a little-known trick for the fastest way for diabetics to lower blood sugar using cucumbers. Slice a cucumber lengthwise, scoop out the seeds to make a little boat, and stuff it with a mix of tuna salad, avocado mash, or even hummus. It creates a crunchy, delicious sub that keeps you full, fresh, and feeling fantastic. Another tip: lightly sprinkle with a dash of vinegar and sea salt to enhance both the flavor and the blood sugar lowering effect. Such a small change, but it makes a world of difference. So, next time you're at the store, remember that small choices today can lead to a lifetime of health and happiness. Making better food choices is more than just about managing your blood sugar. It's about living life to the fullest, surrounded by loved ones, and sharing special moments without the worry of health issues getting in the way. With the right bread alternatives, you can still enjoy your meals while keeping your health on track. When you choose wisely, you're embracing the fastest way for diabetics to lower blood sugar, And you're also investing in your ability to live well and experience life's joys, from family gatherings to celebrating milestones. Now, I want to hear from you. Which bread alternative are you most excited to try? Or do you have a favorite diabetes-friendly option that helps you stay on track? Share with us in the comments below. We love hearing from you, and your story might just inspire someone else to make a positive change.